Everything you've been told, everything you know about Special Forces being a Green Beret is a lie. And I'm here to set the record straight. And knowing what I know now, would I have joined Special Forces 15 years ago? Hell, would I let my son join? The answer to that question, guys, is gonna shock you. Everything you think you know about Special Forces is a lie. Hollywood does a really good job at glamorizing, at making things a lot more exciting than it actually is. But it's not just Hollywood. Your buddies that serve, YouTube, even the books that you read. They all paint a picture of Green Berets, of Special Forces that's not accurate. Well, today I'm gonna set the record straight, guys. These are the lies that have been told to you. That's not accurate whatsoever. Lie number one. Green Berets, Special Forces guys, we're invincible superheroes that can't fail. That lie right there is super dangerous because it makes you act stupid. It makes you act as if nothing could happen to you. And I'm guilty of it, guys. When I went to selection back in 2008, I believed that. Going through the Q course, I believed it also. It wasn't until I got to group that I started to humble myself and I started to realize that, holy crap. We're just regular dudes. We're just people that bleed, that have emotion, that has fears, just like you watching this video. The biggest difference between me and Joe Schmo in the street is the amount of training, the amount of adapting, the amount of sacrifices that I had to do to make sure that I win at everything that I do. Majority of SF dudes, majority of Green Berets, failure is never permanent, right? We find ways to overcome. So in debunking this specific lie, I would go as far as to say that we're not superheroes, but we have an unyielding amount of grit and determination towards accomplishing our goal, whatever that may be, whether it's be on the battlefield or whether it be on the civilian sector as a civilian. This segment is brought to you by Barbell Apparel. I've been working with these guys now for a few weeks, and I can tell you right now, I love all the products, right? And if you're not familiar with them, guys, you can go on their website. The link will be in the pinned comment and also in the description box. You can go to barbellapparel.com. You can see all the different items that they have over here on the website, guys. Everything from t-shirts to pants to hoodies, all right? If you buy anything right now, adding up to $99, you will get a free hoodie similar to what I am wearing right now, all right? And guys, I can tell you right now, when you purchase from them, they have a guarantee like no other. With Barbell, guys, they'll do everything they can to make sure you as a customer is satisfied with your product. If any issues come up, they will repair or replace the product that is in question. I can tell you right now, guys, I'm 100% happy with these individuals and wearing and sporting their gear. All right, if you're interested, the link will be in the description box. Let's get back to this video. Lie number two. Being a Green Beret, being in Special Forces, it's all about guts and glory. It's all about firefights. The movies and the books does a really good job at dramatizing this for you guys. Hell, I used to believe it too, guys. Everything that I'm sharing with you here is all lies and myth that I believe going into Special Forces. I used to think I was gonna get there and it was Rambo freaking 3.0, right? I'm a big fan of Rambo. I thought going in it was gonna be guns and firefights and grenades and bazookas, all sorts of stuff every day and every night. But truth of the matter is that's not the case at all. As a Green Beret, as a Special Forces guy, it's all about winning hearts and minds. Yes, there will be the firefight, occasionally. Yes, there will be the bombs, the dropping bombs, occasionally. Yes, you'll get to throw grenades from time to time. But guys, I'm here to tell you that's maybe 5% of the job. 95% of the job is winning hearts and minds. Because as Green Berets, you got to keep in mind, we win by with and through our partner force. Meaning, we train them to sling lead. Meaning, we train them to fight for their cause. The job of being a Green Beret or Special Forces guy is boring as hell, guys. I'm here to tell you. So manage your expectation as you get ready to go into this. From 9 through 13 June, myself, Jake, Nate, and a handful of other Special Forces operators will be filming a TV show called 5 Day Operator. During those 5 days, we plan to take you, a regular civilian, put you through a selection process, put you through a qualification process, and do a full mission profile with you on the 5th day. We'll start off with 25 individuals, and then by the time we get done with those 5 days, there will be 4 individuals left, of whom one will win the $10,000 cash prize at the end of the show. Throughout the entirety of the show, you will be assessed on a variety of Special Forces skills. If you don't meet the standard, you will get cut. If you fail to perform, you will get cut. Do you have what it takes? There's one way to find out, and that's to sign up. If you decide to sign up, there is a $49 application fee that is non-refundable. And then there is a $500 participation fee that will go to the pot towards the end of the show. There's also a $500 show up fee, meaning you signed up and when you show up, you get that $500 back. That is a total of $1,000 for the show and then $49 for the application fee. The show will be filmed in Oregon at a designated spot, which I am not allowed to share with you at the moment. But I can tell you right now, if you plan on participating in the show, plan on being gone for 5 days, Monday through Friday, and giving it all you've got. You will be responsible for getting yourself to the designated location, and we will be responsible for everything else to include food and also housing area. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to myself, Jake, or Nate, and we'll fill you in. Once you have signed up, there's another level of instructions that we will provide to you. This video is meant to give you just a basic understanding of what you will be getting yourself into. Hopefully we see you in June. 4 to 5 day operator. Here's another lie that I think gets a lot of guys going into Special Forces. I can honestly say that it didn't get me. I knew what I was going into and the sacrifices that it was going to take. This myth is being a Green Beret is just another job, when in reality is being a Green Beret is a lifestyle. It's a life that you're choosing to live for at least 20 plus years if you decide to make a career out of it and go that long. However, with that lifestyle change, you need to understand that you're gonna miss the birthdays. You're gonna have to watch your kids grow up through a screen based on what's going on around the world. You're gonna have a difficult time with your marriage. You're gonna have a shit ton of injuries. You're gonna have surgeries on your knees, on your shoulders. You're gonna have the mental problem that comes with going downrange and doing work. You're gonna have the PTSD. You're gonna lose friends. All that comes with that lifestyle, guys. And it's something that you have to be ready for. The sooner you accept that and the sooner you put mechanism in place to help you succeed, the better off you will be. Because if you don't, it's going to come as a shock to you. And when it hits you, you're going to fall apart. Lie number 4 that they tell you as you're getting ready to go through into Special Forces and become a Green Beret is that selection is the hard part. That's not true at all, guys. Going into Special Forces, I believe that. Because selection sucks so bad, I thought that was it. When in reality is, selection is probably the easiest part there is. The Q course is okay, but once you get to group, that's when it all starts. Once you get to that team, that's when you realize that the standards that you were able to crush at selection and at Q course were just baseline. Now you're on a team with actual standards and you have to perform. There's no room for failures. There's no room for egos. And there's no room for excuses. You either thrive or you're out. That's when it really starts. And with those realizations, guys tend to make bad decisions. Once you get to the team, guys, truth of the matter is, that's when it all starts. So go to selection, crush it, but just know it's just the beginning. Lie number 5, Green Berets don't feel fear. I can tell you right now, guys, everything that I did while I was overseas, I was terrified. Not as much as for me and my well-being, but for that of my buddies to my left and to my right. I was fearful that I was going to let them down and something was going to happen to them. And carrying that type of fear with you at all times can be detrimental to your mental health. So you need to be mindful of all of this going in. Now, to answer your questions at the very beginning, knowing what I know now, would I have done it all over again and gone that same route? The answer is complicated. I joined the military because it was my last option. Coupled with patriotism and all that other stuff, guys, I didn't really have a lot of options growing up. All right, so I came the military route and I decided to make the best out of it and be the best while I was in. All right, now, would I let my son go through this, knowing what I know now? Again, answer's complicated, right? I personally will not be pushing it on him, right? Because my intent is to create so many options for him to where he has a better life than I had when I was coming up. And then once he's exposed to all these different options, if he chooses to go that route, then guess what? My job is to inform him of everything that I just told you guys. Make sure he understands the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything that could come from his decision. All the information that I didn't have when I made my decision, right? So hopefully this video helped, guys. I just wanted to make sure you guys are tracking what you're in for as you get ready to go into this space, right? I appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.